Welcome Deus Ex lovers. In this video, as the title suggests, we're going to talk about 2052, the video game I'm creating, and I've been already splashing like since November 2024, around 400-500 hours of editing, coding, programming, and to be fair, absolutely loving it so far. In this video there will be no AI, there's gonna be just my face yapping in the top left corner. I'm gonna roll some footage that's gonna be actually the main characters of these videos, and of course then I'll just give you more insight about the game. I actually planning to split this video in 3 sections. The first section is gonna be in-game world, just for you to understand what's the difference between my game and the original Deus Ex, like the Deus Ex franchise, because it's heavily inspired, but of course I'm gonna put just a little bit of my own creativity. The second section is gonna be the main characters, like I'm gonna tell you who's going to be your Adam Jensen, your JC Denton of the game, so you just understand who actually you're gonna play throughout the whole game. And last but not least is gonna be some gameplay features, because I'm using a different engine, I'm using RPG Maker engine, and of course I cannot really recreate an RPG stealth FPS game as the original Deus Ex, but I can make something very similar to it. So enough talking, let's go, let me show you some footage now. As the title suggests, we're going to be in the year 2052. Similarities to the original game, it's going to be the Great Death, which actually is going to be a full-on pandemic as well in this parallel universe. There's going to be, of course, NSF attacking US, Silhouette present in Paris, and UNATCO is still based in Liberty Island, but not because of the terrorist attack to the statue, but because there was a cell that separated from TF-29 and wanted to become the world police. In terms of traveling, we're going to visit all the most famous area Deus Ex has always offered us, and we're going to visit, for example, Hell's Kitchen, UNATCO areas in Liberty Island. In Hong Kong, we're going to visit the VersaLife, or perhaps like the Champs-Élysées in Paris. And you will see, the map will feel familiar for whoever has played the games, but they will definitely have that touch of personalization that will actually make you want to explore a little bit more. And well, if you have never played the game, you're just gonna play this game for the first time, for you I guess everything will actually feel brand new. Now, for the main characters, I actually wanted to have someone who was already present in the Deus Ex universe, but was actually never had the chance to shine. So when I dig a little bit to Deus Ex Bible, I found out that 2 characters were actually cut from the main game. One of these being Nick Baldwin, which is gonna be the protagonist of the game, which was supposed to be the IT of UNATCO, which I guess he then lost the job to Jacobson. In my personal parallel universe, instead, he's going to get the job, so we're not gonna have any Jacobson, but we will actually have Nick Baldwin as IT/hacker of UNATCO, but the reason behind it, well, I don't want to spoiler it, you will find out in game. Now, when I created the game, my main goal was like, the player has to collect cards and then win the final tournament with the mini game of the Deus Ex card game. Now, perfect. As I was building the first alpha phase of the game, I was thinking that I had so much that I could actually expand the game. So that's when I come up with a total open world game. I said, you know what, like the beauty of Deus Ex is actually you can go wherever you want and you can start to explore and you can actually get side quests and missions, and everything actually feels kind of alive. That's what I'm actually aiming for. I want the world, the in-game world, to feel actually alive. Perhaps you enter 20 times in the same building, the 19th time you enter the building there's something different, there's something new, and as you go to bed and you start a new day, perhaps something different happens. I want you to feel that the universe inside you is not just NPC, people are alive, they actually respond, the world changes based on your decision. I feel like that's pretty much what Deus Ex has taught us, is that every decision that you make has actually consequences, and I want to kind of keep this into my game. Now, as in-game mechanics, you're going to have, of course, the classic augmentation, which, trust me, they were very difficult to add to the game, but I managed. And after that, there's going to be plenty of minigames that are linked, of course, to the mission you're doing, and there's going to be minigames based, for example, for lockpicking or use the multi-tool. There's way more of this, but of course, I will make you find that out into the game. Now, there's gonna be, of course, plenty of way to achieve your missions. You can either use augmentation, tools, items, whatever you think is gonna be the best way for you to finish the mission. Now, the feature that took at least over 100 hours to set up is the Ether. So since you are the IT/hacker of UNATCO, you will of course have to fight hackers, they will try to hack into your Natco servers. This will be done in two different ways. You will see when you will be in game, where you will have either an avatar or you will actually have kind of a hacking map that you will need to follow, but each way there's gonna be either different goals to achieve, but that's how actually you will earn your money in game. And guys, we are at the end of the video. I really do hope you enjoy what you saw. This video is gonna be like a really in-depth with footage. My explanation is actually for you to understand if it's worth to follow the project, or actually you're like, hey, you know what, at this point I just prefer go play Warzone or Fortnite or something like this. Regardless, I just wanted to say that I'm still open to accept images from, of course, the Deus Ex universe about my card game, because at the moment I have 135, but I don't have any limits. I can put as much as you want. So if you want, just send me your image as attachment into this into my email, and I will actually analyze the image. If it's worth it, you know what, I'll just add it to the game, and thank you very much. The image actually shape has to be rectangular if possible, and if so, just please feel free to send it and I will just make my evaluation. Now, I guess that's everything for the video. Hope you enjoy, and guys, you know what, I'll go back to build my game. You know what? See ya!